Y'all keeping me so busy, ladies and gentlemen. So it's 9 a.m. in California. Happy Wednesday to all of you, Nauder, Khazan, your servant. It's 9 a.m., 9:01 in California. I've already done 4 Zooms. I got 6 more Zooms between 9:30. This Zoom is going to take about half an hour. Between 9:30 and 1:30 p.m. California time. Then I got 4 more in the afternoon. And ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, this is the sweetest thing. And I usually don't start my Wednesday Zooms like this, but I'm just so blown away with the fact of watching everyday people like us, people with zero sales experience, zero involvement with the previous network marketing world. And we're not here to badmouth anything. Just people that just want to go out there and share the love of LiveGood, hitting bronze, hitting silver, organically. I've got so many people, ladies and gentlemen, reaching out to me saying, hey, Nauder, by the way, my name is Nauder Khazan, your servant. Hey, Nauder, I've been involved with LiveGood for about 1.5 years. I've been taking y'all's product. Can't believe what my doctor is saying every time he or she looks at my blood work. I'm so thankful I can afford these products, highest quality at the lowest price, full transparency. We get it, but Nauder, I'm looking to make an extra $300, $400, $500 a month. We realized that LiveGood has a side hustle opportunity. We got started about 1.5 months ago, and all I did is just shared some of Lisa and Ryan's videos with everyone that I knew, share our most comprehensive health assessment on the planet lovingly with everyone that I know. I didn't have to go tell them about some compensation plan. I didn't have to tell them if they buy some products or find enough people to buy the products at an overpriced rate, somebody somewhere is going to get a black Ferrari or a pink Cadillac or a ring out of it. And everyday people like us are out there organically sharing the love of LiveGood for multiple reasons. Number one is our main thing: highest quality at the lowest price, full transparency. That's never going to change. That's the foundation of LiveGood. Number two, people are just proud. People are like, I cannot not tell my friend. I cannot not share the love of LiveGood with my friend, because guess what? Everybody needs to get healthy. Everybody can stay healthy now, and everybody can do it in an affordable way through our company, through the love of LiveGood, and they can get trained by Lisa and Ryan. That's LiveGood, helping people to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. How do we do it? Real quick. I'll make it real short and sweet for you. I told you I got so many Zooms, back-to-back Zooms lined up. And again, in the past 5 months, maybe 6 months, I'm noticing the type of the Zooms that I'm invited on, thank you for inviting me, have changed. In the beginning was amazing marketers, like most of you, a lot of you, that saw the goodness of LiveGood, fell in love with our product, fell in love with Lisa and Ryan's amazing trainings, and blown away with our very, very, probably the most generous compensation plan on the planet. Yes, the marketers helped us to get to this point, to 2 million people in less than 3 years, ladies and gentlemen. We've paid over $130 million in commissions to mostly everyday people with zero experience in a home-based business. And yes, we've had few thousand amazing network marketing operators, people who are very familiar with the old network marketing, which was making a product like I show over there in that corner. I don't know if you see it. It says Jurassic. Can you see it? It's a traditional old school Jurassic MLM. They make a product for 10, sell it to their distributors for 90. Out of that gap, they pay operations. A lot of those companies have multiple offices in different countries. They have a ton of employees, high-level officers, CEO, CFO, CMOs, all kind of stuff going on over there. So that's why they have to make a product for 10, and they have to sell it for 90 just to make that old model work. And what is that old model? Paying commissions on the actual products. Traditional network marketing, ladies and gentlemen, real quick training started in 1934, and it was very simple. A ton of ladies got together because ladies have an amazing gift. Sorry, my phone is blown up, of stretching the dollar right after the Great Depression. So real quick training. How did network marketing start? Back in 1934, a ton of ladies got together and said, listen, companies are making a product for 10, bringing it to the end users for about $100. Out of that gap, they pay the medical practitioners, maybe a sales rep who sells it to a clinic, then the doctor has to double his or her money, or maybe it goes to a vitamin store, has to go through logistics, trucks, renting buildings, renting offices, hiring employees. So a $10 product becomes 100. That's the traditional way of doing network market, just commerce. Right? Network marketing comes around in 1934, say, hey, why don't we make the same $10 product, but instead of selling it through clinics or vitamin stores or mall kiosks and doing all that stuff that makes a $10 product 100 in the traditional way of doing it right here, We make the same product, but instead of running it through those traditional channels of commerce and logistics, we just have friends telling friends about this product that they found, and we run those commissions through their friends, affiliate network. That's how network marketing started. So a $10 product through a traditional store becomes $100 when an end user gets his or her hand on it. Network marketing started in 1934. So why don't we make the same $10 product, but instead of running it through, like I said, medical practitioners, sales reps, kiosk, vitamin store, different stores on the internet, whatever, why don't we just have friends telling friends about it and take that gap, even give it a little bit of a better discount. So instead of 100, it'll be 90. So people are saving a little bit of money, but instead of spending that gap on having like trucks and multiple locations and warehouses, we just pay people for sharing the love of the product in that case. That's how network marketing started in 1934. However, what we noticed a few years ago, the planet got locked up. And one of the things that did, it made people wiser shoppers. People got educated. I mean, internet, one of the things internet has done is people made consumers more aware. It's create the consumer awareness. So consumers are now saying, hey, wait a minute, why am I paying $90 for a product so some doctor can make $50 or some salesman can make $10? Or why am I paying $90 for a product? So maybe somebody, 1 out of 1,000, that's a very, very generous estimate, by the way, 1 out of 1,000, very generous. Maybe 1 out of 1,000 people can get a ring or a black truck or a pink Cadillac out of it. That's the old way of doing it. And when the lockdown happened, a lot of people said, I'm definitely not doing this. That's why you see Costco having 110 million people paying Costco $12.95 a month. So if you want to save money on milk, you got to buy 2 gallons. People are like, we're not doing this. And then a few years ago, people are like, we're not doing this either. We're not going to pay $80 for a product that was probably made for $10. But in those companies, somebody is going to get a car out of it if they find enough people that's willing to overpay for a product. No. People are not doing that anymore, especially after the lockdown when everybody sat home and started looking at deals and bargains. People are not going to go back into paying $65 for a CBD oil when we're marketing it for less than $20 with 100% money back guarantee, 90 days, even if the bottles are empty, no questions asked. So people are not going to go in the back to old way of doing it. And that's one of the things that we say when we say people's buying habits are shifting. I want you to pay close attention to that. People's buying habits shifting. People's buying habits shifting. These are a lot of LiveGood buzzwords you're going to hear as your brand new LiveGood distributor. And yes, I know I misspelled that, okay? English is one of my languages. I know this is supposed to say resell, S-E-L-L, but it's okay. You'll get over it. But the points are important. Some of LiveGood's buzzwords, you got to remember this, ladies and gentlemen. This is one of the main reasons that people are out there proudly sharing the love of LiveGood, because they know none of their friends are getting taken advantage of. Nobody's paying 10 times for a product. So maybe somebody on top of some compensation plan, maybe they'll get a pink Cadillac out of it. Here, I'm going to give you some buzzwords. Some of LiveGood's buzzwords. People buying habit has shifted. What does that mean? I just said it. What does that mean? People are not going to pay $65 for a CBD oil. So maybe that same company that's bragging about giving away fat chicks and trips, somebody will get rich off of you. People are not going to pay $65 when they see ours, 100% money back guarantee, made by the highest quality ingredients at less than $20. So what? We don't give away pink Cadillacs and trips to Hawaii at a cost of a single mother overpaying 10 times for a product. So people are not going to unsee that. People are not going to, this is the buying habit shifted thing. This is the buying habit shifted thing. That's why you got Costco 110 million members. That's why you got Amazon. 220 million people are paying Amazon $14.95 a month. So if you want to save some money on some $4 green that they sell it for $80, you get free shipping out of it. But guess what? 200 million people are doing it. That's what buying habit shifted, people buying habit shifted means. Look at all the things that LiveGood is right in front of us. The second thing I just said it. You just cannot unsee LiveGood's goodness. You just cannot see, you just cannot unsee LiveGood's value. You can't unsee it. How are you going to unsee the highest quality super reds that we make for almost $14 and bring it to you at $18? That's cost, because remember, we have electricity, we have employees, we have warehouse, we have rent, we have insurance. We make it at a $13.80, bring it to you at $18. That's just on our reds and greens for an example. Why? Because we don't make money on the products, nor we commission the products. See, traditional network marketing companies make a product for 10, they sell it to the distributors for 90, and out of that gap, they run operations, they have offices, they do all kinds of stuff because they commission the actual product. they commission the tangible. So they make it for 10, they sell it for 100, they watch people quit in less than 3 months. Where's the residual if people are going to quit less than 3 months when they realize they've been taken advantage of? And how are people going to get well if they quit in less than 3 months? So that being said, traditional network marketing companies make it for 10, sell it for 90. Why? Because they run operations and pay commissions out of the product. We flip the switch. We bring you the highest quality products. It's very simple. Highest quality products at the lowest price with 100% money back guarantee, Lisa and Ryan's trainings at cost. How can we do it? Because we don't commission the products. Other companies, and there's nothing wrong with them. That's how they did it for a long time. Just like horses used to be the primary mode of transportation. Traditional network marketing company was making it for 10, selling it to people for 90, watching people quit in 2.8 months, which there goes the residual income. And worse than that, how can people get healthy when they wake up in 3 months, realizing they've been overpaying for products? So maybe somebody, someday, somewhere will get a Rolex watch or a pink Cadillac out of it. That's the old way of doing it. Why are those companies tanking? Why are those companies, a lot of them going out of business? They're publicly traded. Look them up yourself. Why are their stocks tanking? Why? Because of this. People buying habits shifted, and people cannot unsee the value of LiveGood. If we are bringing you the highest quality products for under $20, very close to our costs, how can you unsee this? How can you, from going to pay $18, knowing 50 other people above you and don't have their hand in your hard-earned money pocket, how can you walk away from this and Lisa and Ryan's free training? How can you walk away from this and go back to something that's $65? They don't tell you what's in it, but what they do tell you is that somebody somewhere is driving a black Ferrari or gets to fly in private jets because a single mother is paying $65 for a $14 CBD oil. See, people are awakened. And that's one of the reasons LiveGood is exploding. Number one reason that LiveGood is exploding, number one, is highest quality at the lowest price, period. We put the most expensive ingredients in the products. We do not commission the products. We do not commission the tangible. Therefore, we can splurge in highest quality ingredients. We can find, Dr. Goodkin does find the highest quality ingredient farms. Why? Because we can. We don't have to keep the cost down because we don't have to have that 12x to pay some heavy hitter to hang around with us instead of going to the next company. Because we launched this company for everyday people who want to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. And if they want to go out there and share the love, they can do it proudly. They can do it holding their chin up. Nowhere on our website in the affiliate page talks about how we gave away 10 Cadillacs and 15 rings and 4 trips to Hawaii because somebody's paying $65 for a $15 CBD oil. One of the reasons LiveGood is attracting people who never done network marketing, my beloved, because we just make sense. We just make sense. Highest quality at the lowest price. 100% money back guarantee up to 90 days. No questions asked. Even if the bottles are empty, on top of that, Lisa and Ryan's trainings. People cannot unsee that. That's what people cannot unsee is. How are you going to go back to pay $80 for a product to a company that talks about how they give away cars and trips off your hard-earned money? Then they expect you to go out there and bring your friends into that mess. So your friend is paying 10 times for a product. So maybe someday someone, probably the same people, on the top of the compensation plan will get a reward, will get a car. People are not going to do that anymore. People don't do that anymore. One of the things that lockdown did, it made people wiser shoppers. That's why you see a lot of used to be multi-billion-dollar home-based business companies that are publicly traded are either going out of business or they're embarrassingly showing their lack of their earnings to their investors. Meanwhile, you got Costco exploding. You got Target going club membership. You got Walmart that just announced the club membership. You got Amazon. 220 million people are paying Amazon, ladies and gentlemen, 13 or 14 bucks a month. So if you ever pay for some product like a green that was made for $5 and you pay 80 bucks to it through Amazon, you get free shipping out of it. But guess what? 220 million people are doing that. That's what we mean, because people's buying habit has shifted. People are not going to overpay anymore. I'm in youth ministry. I'm honored to be in youth ministry for 20 years. Okay. We chaperone kids. You want to call me a helicopter dad? You call me whatever you want. Okay. Okay. We chaperone kids. When they go to the mall, I have 5 or 6 guys over there walking around looking and all packing. Yeah, in California. Guess what? Just 7 or 8 years ago, same demographic, same neighborhood, same income category. I'm not going to go there. We would take the kids to the mall, local mall in Orange County, California, and you see the kids would save their money and they would go buy a blouse, buy a shirt, buy a skateboard at the mall. Same demographics, of course, not the same kids because they grew 6 years older, but same demographics. We take them to the mall. Nowadays, chaperoning, yeah, we chaperone from a distance, making sure nobody's going to come and mess with them. Yeah, that's how we do it. Guess what? Same category, same demographics. The kids are pulling up their phone. They're looking at an item for, let's say, $75. They look on their phone. They go to TikTok shop or Amazon or whatever, eBay, and they find a better one or the same one for half of the price. Guess what? They buying it from there. That's what people buying habit has shifted. That's what that means. And LiveGood is posed right in front of it. Right in front of it. So I'm just sharing the buzzwords with you. This is very, very important. Yes, I know I have a spelling error. Okay, it is what it is. This is very important. You got to focus on this. This is what makes us the highest valued club membership on the planet. Right here. This is what makes us the highest valuable club membership in the planet, right? I mean, Costco, 120 million people are paying Costco that kind of money. So if you want to save some money on milk, you got to buy 2 gallons. But guess what? 110 million people are doing it. Amazon, I just said it. Amazon has 220 million people paying, what is it, $14.95 to be a Prime member. So if you buy a green that costs $5 to make and they charge you 80, you get free shipping out of it. But guess what? 220 million people are doing it. That's the revolution of commerce. That's where everything is heading. With LiveGood, we create our products for our members to use, not to buy and resell. That's a huge difference. That's why when we launch new products, which we're doing almost every month, you see products flying off the shelf and it doesn't affect the other product sales. Why? Because people can afford all of them now. Our Ultimate Wellness Pack, which is absolutely probably our highest seller besides the Daily Essential that actually helps people get their feet wet in LiveGood, and everybody falls in love right away, especially after watching Lisa and Ryan's Monday videos. And that, if you're building LiveGood as a business, ladies and gentlemen, 2 things are going to increase your retention. Besides you being the product of the product, that's always the number one. That's a given. That's a duh. Okay. 2 things. Number 1, you got to get your team to order products. If they don't order products, they don't need the membership. If you have Netflix, but if you never turn on the Netflix and watch TV, you're going to cancel Netflix. If you have an Amazon membership, but if you never purchase anything from Prime, you're going to cancel Prime. With LiveGood, we give you the highest quality products at the lowest price, 100% money back guarantee, training with Lisa and Ryan. Look at this. That's a $500 value you're getting for $100, and you use it for 2.5 months. Listen to what Lisa and Ryan teach you on Mondays and the archive ones. And if you don't notice anything different, send them all back. We'll give you all your money back. See, ladies and gentlemen, that's what LiveGood is all about. Highest quality products at the lowest price. This is what most people are buying. It has a $500 value. $500 value. How can we bring it to you for less than $100? Because we don't commission the tangibles. We don't make a product for 10 and sell it to people for 150 and then pay commissions out of it and watch people realize they've been price gouging less than 3 months, 2.8 months to be exact, and walk away from it. Another thing, why do you think traditional network marketing companies of the past, companies that make products for 10, sell it for 90 and watch people quit in less than 3 months? Why do you think those companies, a lot of people who joined those companies, it's over, they're almost gone now. But why do you think they would buy funnels and leads and run ads? Why? Because deep in their heart, they knew they don't want to take advantage of their friends. So maybe some lady somewhere get a pink Cadillac for your friend paying $15 for lipstick, or maybe some guy will get a black Ferrari because you're paying $75 for a $14 CBD oil. People are waking up. That's why with LiveGood, you see people with zero network marketing experience are getting involved with us for one reason. Getting healthy, staying healthy, do it in an affordable way. But then when they realize there's a business opportunity, they go all out massive action. I mean, I've had the honor and pleasure of knowing people in LiveGood for over 2 years. They got started with LiveGood because they just wanted our products, and now they could afford it. That's the thing, they could afford it. They get involved with us about 2 years ago, 1.5 years ago, and now they're out there loving the products. They're buying an international wellness pack if they're international every month, or they're buying the ultimate wellness pack, which was $3-4 a day. That's the price of a 5-hour energy with complete training, 100% training from Lisa and Ryan, and 100% money back guarantee. So let's say they've been doing it for 2 years. This happens often. This happens very often. I got people calling me because everybody has my phone number. If you want my phone number, you send an email to Nauder@livegood.com, like 500,000 other people have, and it bounces back a ton of proven trainings and my personal phone number. So I get a call from people all the time. Hey, Nauder, I've been involved with LiveGood for about a year, been buying the products, absolutely love Lisa and Ryan's trainings. My doctor is blown away after 3 or 4 months of me taking these products, how my blood work looks. Nauder, we realize now that there's actually a side hustle, a business opportunity attached to LiveGood. We just got started. We just paid a one-time $40 to be an affiliate. Now we went out there to start sharing. How do we share? It's very simple. Step number one, for that person, that type of people, there's going to be a lot of people who are members of LiveGood, taking our products. The doctors getting their socks blown off when they see the results after being in our products for 3 or 4 months. There's going to be millions and millions of them that are going to say, you know what? I would be proud to share LiveGood with other people, and I don't mind making a little bit of extra money because this is honest money. My money is not coming from a whole bunch of people being lied to that some $90 product that pays about $80 in commission is made by the best whatever they found on the Himalayan mountain, some weird berry. People are recognizing that now. People awaken. Okay, that lockdown really made people, educated people about how they were getting taken advantage of left and right, either buying it from a doctor that bought it for 50, sold it to them for 100, or bought it from a network marketing company that made it for 10, selling it to the end user for 90. So the end user buys a $10 product for 90 and sell it to their friend for 110. So maybe somebody makes $20 off a friend paying $110 for a $10 product. That's another reason people that join the old MLMs that are almost gone, they buy leads, they run ads. Why? Because they're too ashamed to tell their cousin, to tell their uncle, to tell the ex-girlfriend, the ex-boyfriend, the dog walker. Because simple math, if the one page of the company is telling you CBD oil is 65, the green is 65, the diet pill, whatever they have is 60, and the compensation plan page of the same company is going to tell you that they give away pink Cadillacs and cars, people are going to say, wait a minute, I'm not going to go to my cousin Sally, tell her to buy a $65 CBD oil when the same company that I just joined with is telling me on the comp plan page, if I get enough people to take advantage of enough people to overpay for products, maybe someday they'll pitch into my Ferrari payments. That's why that industry in the old MLM, listen very carefully, 1 out of 30 people, I know what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not bragging. I know what I'm talking about, okay? I know 1 out of 30 people that look at an old network marketing that made products for 10, sold it to people for 90, watch people quit in less than 3 months. 1 out of 30 people that take a serious look at those kind of network marketing companies that are almost gone will join. Why? Not because of the other 29 were idiots. Maybe some of them are, but not because of the 1 out of the 30 was a smart one who saw the potential and wanted to set their financial goal free and read the Robert Kiyosaki, Poor Dad, Rich Dad, and all that garbage. The 29 are probably the smart one. They're like, wait a minute, you want me to pay $65 for a CBD oil? You want me to buy a pack for $500? But your company's talking about how people on the top are getting Ferraris and trips and so on and so forth. That means the $500 pack that you're asking me to buy costs about 40. Simple math. That's why those companies are tanking. With LiveGood is different. We don't commission the tangible. We make it with the highest quality products. We bring it to you at cost because we commission the membership. The membership, we pay over $120 million, ladies and gentlemen, in less than 3 years, to mostly everyday people who've had zero network marketing experience. And I truly believe LiveGood will be many, I'm talking millions of people's first and last business opportunity. Why? Because like I told you, that 1 out of 30, and these are facts. Go to DSA, these are facts. I'm not bragging. You can call me. You have my number. These are facts. 1 out of every 30 people who look at an old MLM that makes a product for 10 and sells it for 90, after they watch all of the videos and the conference calls and talk to the upline, and upline talks about how I used to be this and now I'm this, 1 out of 30 will fall for it and join to pay 15 times for a product in a hope of finding 1 out of 30 friends who's willing to also overpay for products so somebody else will get a black Ferrari out of it. That model is broken. Just like horses used to be the primary mode of transportation, that was the old MLM. What's the new transportation? Cars. That's LiveGood. More efficient, more powerful, it gets things done quicker, and it's just, that's the way it is. So you want to, the way you build LiveGood, ladies and gentlemen, is you become the product of the product. You place your product order. When you place your product order, I give you an example, which was a great example. That was our Ultimate Wellness Pack. Our Ultimate Wellness Pack, ladies and gentlemen, up close on my hand. Our Ultimate Wellness Pack is about $100, $4 a day, less than $4 a day, $3 a day, has about a $550 to $600 value. Why? Because the level of the ingredients that we put in here. Other companies can't do that because they got to keep the cost so low because they have to have that 12x to pay commissions and run operations out of it. We don't do that. We don't commission the tangible. So we can put the most expensive ingredients to you in here for you and bring it to you at cost. So you got this coming to you. You just have about a $400 saving. That's your testimony. You want to reach out to everyone that you know. So you place your product order. The second thing you want to do, that's extremely important, we want to set you up the right way. This is in your back office under my free health report, in my website addresses. This is the most comprehensive health assessment on the planet, ladies and gentlemen. Any other company on the planet will, yes, will ask for your email address, ask you a couple of questions, then to give you more information, to assess you more, they'll ask you for money. Anywhere between 170, sorry, my phone is blowing up. I'm going to be late for my next Zoom. Anywhere from 170 to 225, absolutely free, part of your 33 cents a day membership. So you place your product order, you're excited for your products to arrive, you just save $300 or $400, depending on what pack you ordered. Why? Because we don't commission the products. We can put the most expensive ingredients in it because we can make it very, very, very expensive cost and bring it to you at that very close to cost because we commission the membership, not the price. So you want to fill this out. Now, you already placed your product order. That's your testimony. You fill this out. This goes to the Goodkins right away. Now you need to reach out to everyone that you know on planet Earth. My strong recommendation is don't talk about making money. Remember, only 1 out of 30 people that looked at the old MLM joined. This whole money thing, believe it or not, tone that down a little bit. Talk about the most, hey, I just found the most amazing products. I just joined a health club, nutritional club. That's it. Don't say, I just started my business. You did not start your business just because you give us $40. Okay? No. We've spent millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars to buy the buildings, to buy the equipment, to buy everything. Every month we spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on the freshest ingredients, testing, so on. So don't go out there and tell people, I just started my own business, because people know you're lying. People know you. Like if you have a friend that you grew up with, they know you didn't have $50 million to start LiveGood. So just be honest, be transparent. Hey, I just joined this nutritional club. I just joined the Costco of supplementation. However, just don't say I just started my own business. That's such an MLM pyramid lingo, because your friends know you. Your friends know you didn't spend $50 million to start LiveGood and another $2 or $3 million a month to keep it going because we are so picky on our ingredients. So be honest. Remember, it's all about transparency. Hey, I just joined the club. I'm blown away. I got to get going. I'm going to send you a couple of things. Sally, what's your email? My email is sally@aol.com. Great. I'm going to send you something. You got to take a look at this. Love you by click. No 2x15 force matrix. No three levels. This, no that. Don't. Please don't. Trust me. Trust me. Trust me on this. The old MLM has put a bad taste in people's mouth. You got to change. Stop saying, I just started my own business. Start using that lingo. Be honest, be kind, be excited, be proud that you're marketing products that are made by the best ingredients money can buy, and we'll bring it to you at cost. Why? Because we don't give away pink Cadillacs and rings at a cost of you overpaying for some product. So step number 1, you place your product order, you're super excited from it coming. Step number 2, you fill this out for yourself, you send it to the company. Bam, now you step back. Now what you want to do is you want to reach out to everyone that you know on planet Earth. I'm a phone guy. So I call Sally, ring, ring. Sally picks up the phone. Hello. Hey, Sally, it's Nauder. How are you? Hey, Nauder, what's up? Hey, not much. Hope all is well with you and your beloved. Hey, I'm running out the door. What's your email address? Sally@aol.com. That's just an example. Why? I got to go, sweetie. I'm going to send you a present. I love you. Bye. Click. That's it. No. Have you heard about Ben Glinsky and how he revolutionized the world of commerce? Have you about Dr. Goodkin and his wife, Lisa, that if you look at the dictionary of the healthy couple, you see their pictures in front of them? Have you heard of Nauder Khazan that does anything he can to bless the field and work with the field 20 hours a day? You don't need to say any of that because that's not duplicatable. See, everyday people can't say all that. But everyday people like us can call their friends, say, hey, I was thinking about you, love you, Baba. I got something for you. What's your email? That's it. You don't need to learn about Himalaya and Shilajit. You don't need to learn about Goji, Moji, Asai. You don't. Not yet. Not yet. You want to reach out to everyone you know all out massive action before they inevitably hear about LiveGood through someone else. Because LiveGood will be a household name. There's 100 million people in the world, ladies and gentlemen, that are involved in network marketing. Listen very carefully. Go to Google and search it. There are only 100 million people in the world that are in network marketing. That means about 98 million of them are not making money. They're paying more for their auto ship. So maybe someday they'll find a friend dumb enough who would do the same thing. Those are your numbers. There's 7 billion people on the planet. 7 billion people on the planet that need these products and can afford it, and they will get trained by Lisa and Ryan, versus, I just gave you the number, a couple of million people that may be making a little bit of money on network marketing, and that money comes from a whole bunch of people overpaying for products and chasing a dream that statistically is not achievable. These are facts, and I love transparency. But guess what? Everybody needs to get healthy. Everybody needs to stay healthy. And nowadays, everybody wants to save money. Nobody's going to go back and pay $65 for a CBD oil when they can get a better one over here for less than 20. So what? We don't give away cars and trips. So if you were looked at network marketing before, if you're one of the 29 out of the 30 that looked at the other companies that made products for 10 and sold it for 90, and you didn't join, bravo. You're very smart. Yes, you shouldn't have joined. Why? Because they want to sell you a $10 product for 90, and they're going to shame you that the only way that you'll fail is if you quit their auto ship. Bravo. But guess what? There's 110 million people worldwide in network marketing. That means how many people, if you do the 30-to-1 ratio, that means, oh my gosh, over maybe, what would that be? 3 billion people have looked at network marketing and said no. Whatever the math is, 1 out of 30, what does that tell you? That doesn't mean those people are dumb. That's because those people say, why am I paying $65 for a CBD oil? And you want me to go sell my friends a $65 CBD oil so maybe someday I'll go on a trip and be recognized with a ring? No. But in LiveGood is different. We are going to bring 100 million people in this company, and a lot of them never done network marketing before the affiliate side. We're probably going to have 7 to 10 million affiliates in the company. Right now, we have about 2 million affiliates. I love you all. Thank you for helping us to get here. Thank you for being amazing pioneers. Love you. Thankful for you beyond measure. We will have 100 million members in LiveGood. Just imagine when Amazon only had 2 million Prime members. Now they have 200 million Prime members. Imagine if the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, would have come to you and say, boys and girls, give me a one-time $40. And that's going to give you the ability to go out there, bring me more Prime members, and whoever they refer, I'll give you a percentage of their monthly membership fee. And by the way, if you bring somebody that doesn't want to be a Prime member and wants to pay a little bit extra, I'll split that profit with you. Imagine if Jeff Bezos, the owner of Amazon, did that, but Amazon only had 2 million members. Now they have 220 million Prime members. That's your opportunity. Nobody's losing money. It's a one-time $40 to be the part of the business, not to own your business. Be honest with people. You're getting the highest quality products at the lowest price, 100% money back guarantee release on Ryan's trainings. So what you do is a Sally thing. When you don't place in your product order, when you're done going out there and becoming the product of the product yourself, you're waiting for the products to arrive. That's your excitement. You want to reach out to everyone that you know on planet Earth. Remember, you're not selling. You're not telling, about 6 months ago, I called you that I started another travel network marketing business, but that business, I closed it. Now I have another business. People read right through you. Those are all MLM lingo. Those are this lingo that people know you're full of it, excuse my French, and they just listen anyway. That's why 1 out of the 30 people who looked at the old MLM joined. That doesn't mean the 29 were stupid. That means the 29 paid attention to the comp plan and wondered why are they paying $90 for a product that basically costs $5 to make. So let's don't make fun of the 29 that didn't join MLM. Let's don't call them naysayers. Let's don't call them not dreamers. Most of them are smart. They're like, not only I'm not doing it, I'm never going to go get my single mother friend into paying $500 for a pack of CBD oils at 65 each. So somebody on top is going to get a Ferrari out of her hard work and her chasing other single moms to overpay for stuff. See, we're all about transparency. I'll tell you what time it is. I'll tell you how the industry works. But most importantly, I want you to go out there and share the love of LiveGood. It all starts with you. But if you just joined, which you just did, you ordered your product, that's your first product saving. The money you saved is your testimony. You fill this out, you send it to the company, then you reach out to everyone that you know in a couple of days. You don't want to do this in a month. And just simply ask for their email address. And when you get their email address, what do you send them? Here's what you're going to send them. Number one, you're going to send them the most comprehensive health system on the planet. It's found in the back office, your back office under my website addresses. This is the first thing you send them. That's it. Number two, you send them Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms link. It's also in your webinar section of your back office. Lisa and Ryan only. Even if you're presenting it to them as a side hustle while they're getting healthy and staying healthy in an affordable way, show them Lisa and Ryan's only. Trust me, way too many people in the world are mad at the old MLM. Way too many people have garage full of water filters or pantry worth of, as Tim Miller would say, $100 plant in a bottle. So don't talk about money. Stop that, because it's got a bad taste in people's mouth. And all of that, I started my own business stuff, that's all MLM lingo, and it's not true. Be honest, like we are about our ingredients, okay? So step number one, you place your product order. Step number two, you fill this out. Step number three, you got to reach out to everyone that you know, like I told you about Sally. Ask for their email address. First thing you send them, your most comprehensive health system on the planet. The second thing you send them, the link to Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms is found in your back office under the webinar section or on our YouTube channel as well. The third thing you want to send them is very simple, your LiveGood website. That's it. That's all you do. You're going to do that to as many people as you can, as fast as you can. You don't want to contact 10 people today on a Wednesday, take tomorrow off because there's a game on TV, and then Friday, God forbid, who works on Friday, and then Saturday, call 4 more people, take Sunday off because it's a Lord's Day, and then Monday, who works on Monday, so Tuesday, make 5 more calls. You do that, don't come to me later, say, oh my gosh, I cannot believe few of my friends just joined LiveGood through a fundraising that somebody was doing for little Sally to go to a soccer game in Nashville. Oh no, don't come to me mad at me for that. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. There is gonna be a day that when you go to your doctors, this is how we're gonna become a household name. There will be a day, I truly believe this, that when you go to your doctors, before you go say, hey, make sure you bring your last 3 LiveGood orders. We're going to become a household name. Why? Highest quality at the lowest price, full transparency, free training with Lisa and Ryan. We will have 100 million members, and we will have millions and millions of brand new people who never done the old MLM that made products for 4, sold it for 50, and watch people quit in less than 3 months. We will have millions and millions of people who never done network marketing joining LiveGood. Why? Remember the 1 out of the 30 statistics I gave you? That's not applicable here, because we have nothing to hide. We don't make our products for 5, sell it for 60, and then shame people. The only way they fail is if they quit an auto ship. We make our products with the highest quality ingredients. We bring it to you at cost. Why? Because we don't commission the actual products. We commission the membership. And doing stuff like that and paying over $120, $130 million in 3 short years to everyday people that are out there proudly sharing the love of LiveGood, that's just the tip of the iceberg. And knowing that our average order, when people place a product order, is over $100, imagine what that's going to do to the diamond pools, our co-owners' revenue sharing. When we hit 50, 60, 100 million members. Remember, we're probably only going to have about 5 million affiliates, which is a lot. It's a lot more than any company network marketing has ever achieved and gathered. Why? Because we're transparent. We're honest. We're not giving away cars and trips at a cost to single mother paying 10, 15 times for a product. That's why you have so many people organically and proudly sharing LiveGood. There will be a day we'll have 100 million members. But we'll only have I think we'll probably have only like 10 million affiliates. Why? Because it's just statistics. But here's what I do know. Down the road, we're going to have a lot more affiliates, because a lot of people are going to say, you know what? I've been a member of LiveGood. I've been taking these products. I can afford them now. I don't have to work an extra job so I can pay $500 a month for 3 bottles of pills with another company. Now I can share this. I can proudly share LiveGood. I can go out there and proudly, oh my gosh, I'm so late for my next room. They just text me again. I'm late, sorry. I can proudly go out there and share it. Again, remember, statistically, I don't care who tells you what, okay? I don't care who gives you the look. 1 out of 30 people that looked at the old MLM joined. Why? Because the other 29 were not dumb. I said it. They're like, why am I paying $65 for a CBD oil when the same company is giving away cars? Okay, those are facts. And that's why only 1 out of 29, 1 out of 30 in the old MLM joined after looking at it carefully. With LiveGood, everybody should join because we have nothing to hide. It's a one-time $40 to be an affiliate. No, don't buy your own business. It's a one-time affiliate, one-time $40 to be an affiliate, and the $9.95 a month is not really a cost because on average, as I said, people are buying 5 or 6 products every month, and that $10 membership is saving them 30 or $40. So nobody's going to quit that. Talk about a win-win. So be nice, be kind. If you have friends in the world that are doing it the old way, God bless them. God bless them. Let them do it. If they're doing travel, whatever they're doing, let them do it. But guess what? If they have a heart, they need our reds. If they have a skin, they have our skin products. If they have a doggy, they need our pet products. And now they can afford it. And we train them. So be nice, be kind, don't argue. And then you want to start sharing your experience of LiveGood. So after you reach out to all your friends, take like 3 or 4 days, reach out to everyone that you know and show them those 3 things I showed you. Your comprehensive health assessment, Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms, and your LiveGood website. Then what you want to do once a week, listen carefully. After watching Lisa and Ryan's Monday Zooms, archived or live, just send Sally a link. Hey, Sally, I was thinking about you. Hope you're having a beautiful Monday. Hope you're having a beautiful Tuesday. Here's a link of Lisa and Ryan's training from yesterday. Bam! Send them the comprehensive assessment again. Lisa and Ryan's that Zoom for that Monday again, right away. And your LiveGood website. Do that every week. So when Sally comes across LiveGood at a gym, when Sally comes across LiveGood at a fundraising, gets a link, oh, please help little Johnny to go to a soccer tournament in Nashville. Click here, buy the most amazing products that cost, and League will make a little bit. You want to reach out to everyone that you know, ladies and gentlemen, before they inevitably hear about LiveGood through someone else. They will. Let me ask you one last thing. If you want to clean a window, what do you use? Use a Windex. If you want to get a boo-boo on your finger, what do you use? Use a Band-Aid. If you have a runny nose, what do you use? Use a Kleenex. Those are household names. That's LiveGood. That's LiveGood. One-time $40 to be an affiliate, $9.95 a month to be a member. That's not even a cost because, as I said, average people or place everyday people, like most orders are 6 or 7 orders. And by that, just being a member, saving people about $50. Just between the member and the retail price, which is the retail price, still very, very good. That's LiveGood. You got to be proud of it. You got to become the product of the product. And when you get your products arrive, guess what? Post product images. You know, if you don't like social media, start liking it. If you want to build LiveGood as a business, you got to go out there and hustle it. But the good news is, many good news is, first of all, we only have 2 million members. We're going to have 100 million. Second thing is, the highest valued club membership on the planet is LiveGood by far. And the most important thing is everybody needs to get healthy. Everybody needs to stay healthy. And now they can do it in an affordable way and being trained by Lisa and Ryan. When you look at our compensation plan page, show me if you see us giving away rings and cars and trips to our diamonds. We have 200 diamonds averaging about 10, 12 grand a month. Okay? Show me. We don't. That gives people a good feeling that, you know what, I can go talk to my single mother friend and help her get these products, knowing LiveGood is not giving away out of her or hard-earned money trips to Hawaii or a blue Ferrari. That's LiveGood. That's why LiveGood is going to be responsible for bringing millions and millions of other people who never done network marketing to network marketing. Why? Because remember the 1 out of the 30 statistics, actual statistics I gave you? You show the business opportunity, I don't care what, a home-based business to 30 people, 30, meaning you run them through the process, 3-way with the upline, Zoom, boom, product sample, all of that. Out of the 30, 1 will join. These are facts. Why? Not because of the other 29 were narrow-minded. Not because of the other 29 didn't see the vision. Not because of the other 29 wanted to work a job, which stands for just over broke. Oh, it's because the other 29, like, I'm not paying $50 for a soap that your company is bragging about how people are making millions of dollars a month off you selling me a $3 soap for 30. Because the other 29 are actually smarter than the one. And I happen to be one of the one. There's only 100 million people worldwide that done the old MLM. Out of the 100 million, maybe 1 million of them are making any money. They make it look like they're making money, but they're not. That's 1 million people out of 7 billion people on the planet that need our products, and now they can afford it. What do you want? You want to, but that doesn't mean the networkers that you know don't need our products. Somebody could be a network marketer in a travel program. There are some travel programs left out there. I don't know how they do it when you can go to ChatGTP and get a much better deal without a monthly fee. But hey, people are going to do what people are going to do. But guess what? They need to get healthy, stay healthy, do an affordable way. All of the 100 million network marketers, regardless of the dream they're chasing, statistically, they'll never hit. I'm not a naysayer. I'm just saying the truth. Don't be mad at me. Okay, it's true that less than 1% of the people that join old network marketing, that one, to make money will not even make enough to cover their auto ship, let alone make a profit. 1 out of 100. 1 out of all the numbers don't lie. But in LiveGood, it's different. 30% of the people, that's a 3,000% increase. 30% of the people that join almost immediately start telling their friends, referring 2 or 3 and getting their money back. Not because we have a promotion. It's because they're so proud, they're holding their chin up. I got to tell my friend. Unlike other MLMs that, I'm going to go buy some leads because I don't want to tell my friends to pay $75 for a CBD oil when the company owners flashing private jets and the company top earners are driving in Lamborghinis. I got to go buy leads. In LiveGood, no. Listen, people are joining on a Thursday. By Thursday night, they're already a silver. Not because I'm running a promo. No, because they cannot wait to share the love. So go out there, share the love, all out massive action. Everybody that you can think of on planet Earth needs to get healthy, stay healthy, do it in an affordable way. As soon as your products arrive, I want you to start posting every week about your product. You don't have to look like a model. Just post that way. Be happy. Be proud of what you found. Highest quality products at the lowest price with the full transparency. I love you all. I got to jump on another Zoom that I'm 12 minutes late for. You guys, you boys and girls are amazing. Share the love. Get on the products. Make sure everybody, your team is placing a product order because like I said, like Amazon Prime, like Netflix, like Costco. If you have the membership, but you don't take advantage of what the membership brings, you're going to quit the membership. And we don't want people quit getting on these products and being trained by Lisa and Ryan. I love you all. We'll see you at the top. And I know some of the, sorry for the guys and girls that I'm late for the Zoom. God bless you all.